up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. Made a defender miss. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they lost the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a loss of yardage on that one. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can... Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, and it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Open runway ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Nelson. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here come the Irish back on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Comes out throwing on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's going to pass on second down. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Irish!
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down.
4-2 Spider.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Broncos send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch, called for and made. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. He's going to take off. Keeps it himself and gets the 1st. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Broncos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Starting to feel a little pressure. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. At the 45 on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Try to get it on the ground. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The give. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
Alert, alert, load, reload.
Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the route is on. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're getting the front of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. On the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. He slings it deep to the left, and it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. This offense has a second down play. On the run, it's Gaines. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a... He's looking deep. Reels it in down the left side. Nothing but green ahead. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Broncos! And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes with a quick strike up top covering 79 yards. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On second down, just keeps firing. Working that left side. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Touchdown, Irish! And the beatdown has ensued. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Line getting set on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle